Devin, Mike Petralia, CLNS Media. How much do you still love playing the game, and have you at all thought about retiring?
No, I haven't. I mean, I've been focused on this season. It's been a lot of fun this year. We battled through different things, ups and downs of the team. So being here now, in my 9th year, and being able to go with these guys out every day and work, and coming off tough losses, coming off big wins, and just kind of ramping it back up and getting ready to go. And then, I mean, getting to play in the last game, being back in Foxborough was awesome, but then being here this week, of hanging with the guys off the field and then just putting in the work to try to prepare and be ready to go for Sunday has been a lot of fun.
Devin, Edwarder with Westwood One. You got a chance to see, in some respects, your defense against the Rams offense because they played the Lions and Matt Patricia, your former defensive coordinator. What are the benefits of having that tape and that experience to look at?
I would say one of the benefits is a lot of it we're familiar with. Some of the things that Detroit tried to do. Obviously, we don't know exact game plan-wise, and within this defense, whether it's here or Matty P, having the ability to adjust and change game plan depending on that week. So, we definitely watched that game, I think, as the players, just to see if we could figure out some of the things Detroit was trying to do and how the Rams attacked them. So we know there's some crossover there, so we'll probably see some things that hurt them in the game. But that's what this time of the year is about, going through all of these games, regular season and playoffs, and anything that we do similar to another team and the Rams have had success with, we kind of expect to see some of that.
Hello, Devin. Jesus Sanchez from Reforma Group in Mexico. What's been the best part and also the worst part about playing alongside your brother Jason?
I would say the best part is he kind of knows who I am and pushes me, and great communication. And I would say the worst part is he kind of knows who I am and gets on my nerves.
Devin here. Hi, Devin.
Hello.
Hey, to follow up on that a little bit, I'm sure you've probably been asked this a lot this week, but I'm going to ask it again anyway. Do you have a memory or two you could share from your childhood, a favorite memory with your brother?
Wow, we have a lot. I would say, I guess, some of the best memories were just in high school, playing high school football together, high school basketball. I always tell a story. Our high school coach, Coach Doherty, would call a timeout, and he'd get on the sideline and want to draw something up for the team. But me and Jay would be mad at each other, so we'd be yelling and screaming at each other on the sideline until there was about 20 seconds left in the timeout. He'd tell us to shut up and then get to coach. So we've been super competitive, work well together, but, go at each other pretty hard at times. I would just talk about playing Pop Warner football together and having fun, and never would imagine to be able to now be on this platform playing in the Super Bowl together with the same kind of mentality.
Hey, Devin, Matt Verder, I'm a fan side. Just curious, your defense, the Patriots defense, is so versatile in the way it can play from week to week. You guys are a heavy man team, but a lot of times guys play different roles throughout that defense. How hard is that to do on a week-in, week-out basis compared to maybe other teams where they're fairly inflexible in the way they play?
It's a challenge, but I think it's something we're all used to. We all know we can have multiple roles and game plans, and a lot of it kind of falls on the key communicators out there and the guys that have been here for a while. So, but I think within that challenge, we know a lot of times if we're doing multiple things, it probably puts us in the best position for the team and also our strength. So I think that's one of the best parts about playing in this defense. It definitely allows guys to play in different positions that, fall into their strengths physically and mentally. So each game we go in, and each time we come in Wednesday morning, it's kind of like, all right, let's see what we got, let's see where I am. And we never really know how we're going to play. Maybe one of your coaches shoot you a text Tuesday night. But other than that, I think guys are always mentally prepared to play different roles.
Hey, Devin, Tom Lydon, Boston 25 News. Take me back, if you could, to the plane ride back from Pittsburgh, because you lose 2 games in a row. This team's facing something that you really haven't faced much over the last few years. What were you feeling, I guess is the best way to ask specifically, about what the team's chances were at that point?
Just feeling like we need to win the next week. That point in the season, I think we kind of went into each game, wanting to win. To go to Miami, had a chance to win the division, then go to Pittsburgh, have a chance to win the division. you're looking at other scores and realize you still have a chance to win the division. There's still a lot in front of you. And I thought that was kind of the tone throughout the whole team, that no matter what happened, we still had a lot in front of us to play for. And, I mean, we ended up kind of exactly where we left off, losing to Miami. For those 2 weeks, we still left off in the driver's seat to get the 2 seed, and we got that. And then we knew once you got in the playoffs, it was all about how you played.
Hey, Dev. Tom Curran, NBC Sports Boston. I wanted to ask you, obviously you guys have spoken many times about how difficult it is to play for New England, the expectations, the amount of work that you're expected to put in. How hard can that be to get up for year in, year out when the season goes as long as it does? And what have you guys done this year that's made it seem more enjoyable in any ways, if at all?
I would say the off season allows you to get ready for whatever the next season entails. You kind of get to recharge your batteries, a lot of time with your family doing things that you truly enjoy in the off season. So I think as an older guy, you learn to use that time wisely and really enjoy it, because once football ramps back up, you're all in. And then I would say within the season, bye weeks and stuff kind of give you time to get away. And what was your second question?
This team especially.
Oh, yeah.
How you were able to have, I mean, I know Bill does a few things during the year, but what were you able to do differently this year for fun?
I think just starting in April, we had some pretty cool team exercises, and I thought the team got to grow together. We have a great mix of older guys and young guys within the team. Like, you look at our secondary, we're, as most of you would say, we're on the older side. But you look at guys like Keon and JC and Duke and now Obi being there, I think kind of makes some of us feel young again, allows us to have a good time teaching those guys and mentoring those guys. And I think through that, it's allowed us to just have a great bond inside the locker room, whether it's trash talking and competing or just doing things to have fun within the locker room or within our team time.
Devin, Phil Perry,
Did you
NBC
guys
Sports
plan?
Boston.
Did y'all plan that?
Yes, coming at you from all sides. Rob Gronkowski, somebody you've practiced against quite a bit over the years. I'm wondering if, given the amount that you study tight ends across the league and you kind of see where that position has gone, if you feel like we will ever see a tight end similar to Gronk in terms of being able to both block and catch as effectively as he has.
Probably. I mean, I feel like you watch high school sports, these kids are way better athletes than the guys like me born in the late 80s. So I wouldn't be surprised. I think just seeing, how athletic guys are and what they're able to do. Like, look at Big Trent in our team. He showed us a video back during the season of him doing dunks and stuff, and I think it was in the off season. So I wouldn't be surprised, but, it might take a while. He's a pretty good player.
Devin, trade era, 7 News out of Boston. You've been fortunate enough to see and do so much in your 9-year career. How have you noticed through these years your hunger, your motivation, your goals? How have they evolved?
Just having fun playing football, I say. I think coming in and getting a chance to get to know guys and having a relationship with guys like Slater and Chung and Jules that, have been there since I was a rookie, and all the different ups and downs we've had, playing in Super Bowls, heartbreaking losses in Super Bowls, AFC championships. I think getting the opportunity and being very thankful and blessed to play with those guys each year, and then taking on a role of being a leader and a mentor to all the younger guys and trying to pass the knowledge, to Vince Wilfork, Gerard Mayos, Kevin Fox, passed down to me. I kind of passed down to them, and I think seeing them succeed and have success with those things is great inspiration and motivation each day I come in the facility.
We're going to do 2 more questions for Devin. First one's in the front row.
Thank you, Devin. Jacobo Luna for Fox Sports Latin America. You grew up watching that Rams offense with Kurt Warner, Marshall Faulk, Torrey Holt. Do you see any kind of similarities between McVay's Rams and the greatest show on turf? I mean, they got the receivers, the running back, the quarterback.
Yeah, they both score a lot of points. So we got to do a good job of trying to limit them. But, yeah, I would definitely say there's some similarities. I even got a chance to play with Torrey Holt when I first got in the league. So they're a tough team. I think, obviously they had a nickname that was pretty cool years ago. But this offense is still able to put up a lot of points and yards in the game.
Okay, we're going last question for Devin.
Hi, Chelsea McDonald, 7 News. How much has your mom influenced you throughout your entire life, and how special do you think it's going to be for her to see you and your brother playing in the Super Bowl?
She's been my hero since I was young. I think growing up throughout the years and seeing her sacrifices, she got hurt on the job and had to collect disability, and I think her whole life kind of shifted towards raising her kids. She took us and picked us up from every practice, from youth all the way up to high school, dropped us off at college. When we didn't get our license right away in college, she'd pick us up on the weekend sometime. So my mom's sacrifices throughout the years of what she was able to do for her kids, I think kind of taught me how to step up and be a man, be a father, be a husband, and it's really changed my life. So as much as I think Jason and myself have enjoyed being together and having fun, you guys seen us Monday night joking around, she gets in here tomorrow, and I'm sure she'll be all smiles from Thursday all the way up till Monday morning. Thank you.